Today's podcast is being recorded on November 12th, 2020 at 7:03 p.m. This is going to be episode 28. Welcome back, and welcome to the bench. What it do, you guys? Welcome back yet again. My name is Max. We got a little bit of a new look today. Honestly, just a different corner of the room, but we want to switch things up a little. Let us know if you liked it. Today I'm joined by...
You want to go first, or I'll go first? Martin over here.
We got Martin, and...
You got Camilo over here. What's up, guys? Shave my beard.
We got Camilo shaved his beard, and I already know people noticed that. We're up to 89 subscribers, guys.
Woo, 89. Almost at 90.
Gonna hit our goal before the end of the month of November. Hopefully.
Most definitely.
We're only 11 subscribers away from 100 subs before 2021. Please help us out. Go ahead and drop a like. Please consider subscribing. Go ahead and follow our social media up there. We got at the bench _ on Instagram, Twitter, and Twitch. We do plan to stream one day in the future. Twitch. So go ahead and follow us on Twitch, and maybe you'll catch us live one day. Shout out to OP Nation 97 and the Jigo Chigo. Shout out to you guys for commenting on the last couple of videos. Appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. And how are you guys doing? You guys doing all right?
Chilling, yeah. A lot of news today.
Yeah, we missed the last episode.
Yeah, we had a little tropical storm on Monday. So
yeah, we had a tropical storm. There's literally a foot of water outside my bedroom window. Kind of insane and scary, but you know,
literally Florida's gonna drown.
But we can never miss. can never miss two in a row, though. You can never miss two in a row. You can always count on us once a week in the slight least. But I guess let's go ahead and jump straight into it. Since our last episode, we have confirmed that basketball will be back in 2020.
Woo!
So it can actually be named the 2020-2021 season, because there will be games in 2020. It's gonna start on the very end of the 2020 season. December 22nd is what they're going to start on.
Tip-off is set on Christmas Day.
Really?
Yeah, right.
I thought it was December 22nd would be the first game of the year.
Yeah, but I don't know. I think NBA usually starts like 2 games, and like at the first day.
Are they gonna have a preseason? Is that a thing?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
There might be like one warm-up game. Yeah, I think they're forgoing though.
I find it pretty crazy how
these kids from the draft and these free agents are gonna have to move their whole families to new cities within a week. I guess they're millionaires, but that's crazy, right? That's still insane.
I mean, you do it if you're getting drafted, you know. I mean,
high school, would I do it? Would me, Max Paul Pies? Yeah, I would do it. Yeah.
I would do it too in a heartbeat.
100%. 72 game season. We have
to the Knicks.
Oh my god. The 72 game season. Free agency begins 6 p.m. on November 20th. And signings are allowed at midnight on November 22nd. Supposedly that no one should be tampering right now and talking, but I'm sure everyone is. Yeah. But yeah, I mean that's awesome. We're gonna get basketball back. Anybody that's not in a Lakers or Heat uniform should be really complaining, I'll be honest. I think they had like
280 days of rest compared to the Heat and Lakers that had like 70.
Yeah, the people that make the bubble. The Miami Heat and the Lakers are only having like a 65-day off season.
That's nothing compared to the other people, but it's still like 2 months.
It's enough for Jimmy.
Jimmy's ready.
It's apparently in the Big Five sports. I saw this on ESPN. It was like the Big Five sports. So the shortest off season of all time between the Big Five sports of the year. Or not Big Four.
By like 20, 30 days.
Yeah, like a long shot.
Corona.
I mean, wow. Well, you're lucky I can't monetize, because I would be pretty pissed.
Who would be pretty pissed?
I would be pretty pissed, because YouTube flags anytime you use the word Corona, but usually like in a long video like us, like they wouldn't really flag it after 20 minutes. But you just named it in the first 4 minutes of the podcast.
So that's a no word?
No, it's a really
YouTube
big,
doesn't like it?
Really big no word. Really big no word. Are you guys excited? Basketball coming back?
I'm very excited.
Kind of sucks for the players.
Kind of. But I mean, they agreed to it. They would get paid way less for waiting another month.
Exactly. So
it sucks they don't get to spend Christmas with their families, but if you really think about it, if the pandemic never happened, they would be playing Christmas Day regardless.
Yeah, they never do.
You just corrected your own.
Yeah, they never do. You're like, it sucks that they don't get to play with their families. Yeah, but they never do.
Yeah.
It's nothing new. LeBron hasn't spent a Christmas at home for like
Ever.
how many years has he been in the league?
17, going 18.
18 years. What a monster.
Real potions.
I saw that Lakers Warriors is supposed to be a Christmas Day game.
I don't like that. It's usually like the two final competitors that go against each other in Christmas Day.
Yeah, but I guess
It's
usually,
yeah.
They usually try and put a rematch.
Nah, it's because we got used to Cavs Warriors, but this Christmas it was in Toronto against the Warriors.
Because Kawhi had gone to Clippers. Why would they do that to Toronto?
And then when Kyrie left the Cavs, they still did that.
Because it's LeBron James.
Yeah.
But it's lopsided. Never mind. Whatever. Go.
What do you mean go? You forcing me to speak? I mean, yeah, it's gonna be awesome. Super excited to have basketball back really quickly. I always hate the off season. Like I get the off season. I never wanted to be shortened, but it's kind of like they threw a bone to the fans this time. And they're giving us basketball again right away.
And the draft is coming up.
Draft is coming up. I would love to speak on the draft, but I really don't know anything about any of those players. I don't watch college football at all, and if I were to tell you guys anything, it'd just be regurgitation from other draft guides and draft videos that I've been watching. So I hate, like, I don't want to speak on it, especially, like, if we had March Madness, I would probably do an episode because I do watch March Madness, but no shot that I know anything about these players. But I mean, speaking more about actual NBA news, we have the OKC Thunder promoting Mark, man, that's a name, Daigneault to become the franchise's next head coach, and he's actually the same exact age as Chris Paul.
It's pretty crazy. Would that make him the youngest coach in the NBA? Yeah, right, because it used to be Brad Stevens.
Yeah, I think so. He's actually 35, and Chris Paul is the same age, which is insane.
They did that on purpose.
I don't know if that means players are getting older or coaches are getting younger. What do you think?
I think Chris Paul is gonna be the new, what is it called? Like player coach?
Player coach? Nah, I don't see Chris Paul ever coaching. Really? He's a floor general. I don't think he's a general in a chair.
I mean, like a Steve Nash?
Yeah, but like Chris Paul's kind of a dickhead.
Not to his teammates.
Nah, I think he's just real.
Nah, I think he's kind of a dickhead. Nah, he's a good teammate. You're right. I don't think he's a bad teammate. I mean, he is the NBPA president for a reason.
For a reason.
Yeah.
Now let's talk about Harden.
I'm pretty sure he got voted in. In a second. Let's talk about Chris Paul for a little bit of a while. The Thunder have given Chris Paul permission to speak with the Suns. Usually that would be called tampering, but since OKC gave him permission, it's fine.
That's funny.
What else did I see about that?
Like a girlfriend.
The OKC Phoenix talks have actually advanced past preliminary stages to a 4-team deal involving the Clippers and the Mavericks. The Paul Suns thing is pretty real. Talks have advanced past preliminary stages, as I just said. The names I'm hearing are Kelly Oubre, Ricky Rubio, Landry Shamet, Dorian Finley-Smith, few others, and the 10th and 18th picks all changing hands. Now, this is from a dude named Macri or Marcy on the Knicks Film School. It's a paid website, so I didn't pay for it. It was on Reddit. Thank you, Redditor, who posted this. I don't know how credible this source is, but a 4-team trade, that'd be pretty crazy.
If you're the Suns, do you risk it all?
Yeah, for Devin Booker, I would. Show Devin Booker you're trying to get him another All-Star. I mean, honestly, bro, they should offer Ricky Rubio straight up. Legend for legend.
Oh, he's good.
Ricky
Rubio for Chris Paul
is not good enough to be traded for Chris Paul.
Ricky Rubio is really good. Really good.
Not even an All-Star.
Yeah, because there isn't any more spots. He's not better than Curry or Clay, but...
Or Chris Paul.
I mean, whoa. I think there's an argument to be had here. But, yeah, apparently there was mutual interest between Chris Paul and the Clippers. Kawhi Leonard even reached out. That's from Ryan Russillo.
Ryan.
I don't know about that because it seems like OKC Phoenix is going to be the real trade. But again, this 14 trade thing from a Knicks guy was talked about. So who knows?
We'll see. If the Suns don't pull off this trade, Devin Booker's leaving next season.
I mean, there's the whole rumor about Devin Booker wanting to be out. Right.
I believe
It was like someone said the worst. I think it was Ryan Russillo. The worst kept secret in the NBA is that Devin Booker wants to leave Phoenix.
Yeah.
I don't know if that was true or taken out of context because he's on a podcast. He was on the Bill Simmons podcast, so he might have just said it in passing, you know. But apparently, some dude named Scoto from Hoops Hype said Scoto, not Soto.
It's like Camilo and Soto combined.
Devin Booker doesn't want out Phoenix, so I don't know. I hate giving gas to all these rumors.
There's too many rumors flowing around.
I hate giving gas to all of them. I hate it. It feels yucky.
Unless it's Woj.
Yeah,
Woj
once
bombs.
Woj is like actual factual news, right?
Yeah, that's like Wikipedia right there.
Yeah. Next up, we got Tim Duncan stepping away.
I was pretty sad.
Full-time coaching. It's apparently that. Well, I mean, he didn't even go to the bubble. He stayed back to help Aldridge recover from his injury. Which who knows if that was true, but apparently they had it in their mind the whole time that he was only going to stay for a year, and then he's probably just going to go back to his old role where he would just come into practices every now and then and help player development here and there, but not full time anymore. Which I guess we'll never see Timmy taking over Popovich on the bench. Which I don't know. I don't mind.
Might happen in the future.
No, I want the girl to be the coach.
A girl? What?
The assistant coach.
Are you just saying it because she's a girl?
She's a beast, and like all the players like her.
Or are you just saying that?
I don't know her name. No,
you just know her as a girl.
No, it's just easy to identify her.
She's different.
Yeah, she's a girl.
She's built different.
Stop.
Wow. Yeah, Timmy, you had a good time on the bench. But hey, I mean,
come join the bench.
Always happen. Players turning into coaches is actually. It's not rare, but like all-star level players, like Steve Nash becoming coach, we were all surprised.
I wasn't.
Why weren't you?
Because it was.
So you knew the Nets were eyeing Nash.
Was it that I was surprised about Steve Nash? No, I think it was the Mike D'Antoni thing that I was surprised.
Didn't you call that?
Yeah, I did call that.
Then why were you surprised?
I'm sorry. This threw me off.
Yeah. I knocked the computer, but it's still recording. We're good.
Okay, so we were speaking.
You were talking about.
You just started.
Yeah, hello?
About Nash?
I was not surprised about D'Antoni becoming the assistant coach because, you know, D'Antoni and Steve Nash, they played together. Or they were together on the same team on the Suns, on the same offense, the 3-second offense.
But I mean, that doesn't mean that. Exactly. So
where else would we go? It's like the best fit.
But you say you were surprised.
And I corrected myself and I said I wasn't surprised.
Okay, cool.
On to the next thing.
We got James Harden and Russell Westbrook expressing concern about the uncertainty of the Rockets' immediate future.
That's definitely going to implode.
We all knew that was going to happen because they were very unsuccessful this offseason. They got taken to 7 games by the Chris Paul-led OKC, and that's not okay.
Not
and they got taken out of 5 against the Lakers after they had a pretty good game 1, and then
Russ started talking that smack.
And then Rondo's big brother came in.
Got in his head.
Not getting any more haircuts here.
Yeah. Tough. Real tough season for the Rockets. They got just absolutely demolished by the Lakers. They got showed that their whole philosophy doesn't work. That their team of small micro ball will never work. Is not a winning system, at least not in the version they have it. This means that Russell Westbrook informed team officials that he has been uneasy about the team's accountability and culture and has a desire to return to his prior floor general role in OKC. For years we've heard about Harden and, going clubbing. I guess he never gets a smack on the wrist for those because accountability isn't there in the team. There is also a report. I hope I put it right under. I didn't. Where is it?
Both of them are getting too old to be part of an organization that's trying to rebuild.
Yeah,
they're already in the later stages of their career. They need to go into a win now organization.
That's the thing. They're not in a rebuild yet. I mean, we have Westbrook here, a report from The Athletic, went around the room indicating what was wrong and what each player needs to do to fix their losing streak, starting with himself. When it came to Harden, however, he wasn't as receptive to criticism as other teammates. Sounds like Harden might have a big head at this point. He's already gone through Dwight
Wanted to-
Howard and Chris Paul, and now the other day we hear Russell Westbrook wants out of Houston from Shams, so that's almost as good as Woj.
Reliable source.
Very reliable. We also have Eric Gordon wasn't happy about his role diminished in 16-17, where he was sixth man of the year. Daniel House wasn't pleased with his offensive usage and verbally challenged Harden and Westbrook. PJ Tucker was irate over his contract, which I don't think is ever fair because he signed the contract, bro. Like, I'm sorry, but he signed the contract. But he thinks he deserves a raise. Off rip, he does. He's probably getting like a minimum salary, close to it. And he's like their only center at 6'6".
Freaking
6'5",
guarding
yeah.
Every other center in the league.
Yeah, bro,
while
come
every
on.
other center has like 5 inches on him.
He's
Yeah,
out, here
do
putting-
good.
he's out here having to put pressure on Anthony Davis. Like, come on now. A half a foot taller than him. Crazy.
You,
It's like
you
you
did your
guarding me.
best.
Yeah, man. The New York Knicks and
It's like
Los
you
Angeles
guarding me.
Clippers are interested in trading for the Houston Rockets point guard Russell Westbrook. Kevin O'Connor said this. And we have James Harden who remains committed to the Rockets and is locked in for the next season. Looks like James Harden still wants to be the face of the franchise. But I don't know why they would trade Russell Westbrook and keep Harden. Because there's no way they get the same value back for Westbrook. And his value isn't going to get any better. He's not going to have a Chris Paul year, bounce back year. You're going to get back close to nothing. You're not going to get any younger with a Westbrook trade unless.
Really?
Yeah,
If-
no, I don't think they ever
Westbrook's
I
get.
like
disagree. Yeah, I disagree. If he was to go to New York, well, who do you think they're getting back?
Kevin
Randall.
Knox.
Randall.
They're getting Julius Randle. And Knox, probably.
Yeah.
But that's not the same value.
That's a trade package.
But I mean, if you like to surround Harden, to me, I don't know.
Kevin Knox, a first round pick, and Julius Randle.
No way anyone throws in a first round pick for Russell.
Yeah,
Westbrook.
no one's on that.
No way. If anything, they have to
Especially
attach-
with that fat contract.
If anything, they have to attach a first round pick for Russell to trade him away.
But I do believe you trade Randall and Knox, or Randall and Frank.
Well, my point still stands. I don't think you trade Westbrook and keep James Harden. Because no matter what they get back, they're not going to get the same player, the same usage out of any of
Yeah,
those
I honestly
players.
think they should stay together. At the end of the day, they ran into the champion. I mean,
No, but then they got
but they had a
actually
center.
smacked.
Like they need a big.
Yes, I do think they would have done a lot better had they had a more conventional team.
Yeah,
someone
because
like James Wiseman.
They're not going to get anywhere near
Yeah.
the top pick.
Anyways,
I think if they can pull off the trade for James Harden for Ben Simmons, bro,
James Harden.
they do that trade every
That's
single time.
ass. Nah,
you mean Russell
ew.
Westbrook for
Ew,
Ben Simmons?
Yeah, what? Why would you want to put Simmons and Westbrook together?
No, you trade both. I'm saying
To
in a
build
world,
around Simmons?
yeah, in a world where where they're
Yeah.
blowing it up.
Then yeah.
Yeah, in a world where they're blowing it up, that you take that trade every day.
Which one?
Ben Simmons for James Harden, and obviously
Yeah, I would do that
you
too.
trade.
I mean, I only
Westbrook
do
too.
that if Westbrook's is for sure also traded. If I find no suitor and then
Yeah,
there's
facts.
also that trade, I'm not taking Simmons if I have to play with Harden.
Russell to New
Yeah,
York.
I mean with Simmons
Harden
with
to the 76ers. Simmons to the Rockets. Let Simmons try to develop that team.
that'll be so live.
Yeah, 100%. You get that's a kick-ass return. All NBA third team, All Star. What
Get
24?
Julius Randle, a first round pick.
Defensive Player of the Year candidate. Come on.
Oh, yeah, that's a 3-team deal.
No. Just trades with 2 different teams
Boy, how are they getting a first round pick for who?
for Russell.
You said Randall.
There's no way they're getting a first round pick back.
So you think they're just gonna trade Julius Randle
Yeah,
Yeah.
for Russell Westbrook?
yeah. It's $40 million. Yeah,
I don't think so. Why would the Rockets do that?
because no one else wants him.
I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people.
There's some hands
Russell
out.
Westbrook to the Clippers would be
I'm
nasty.
sure there's a couple hands out, but
Would
there's
it?
to what?
Yes. Russell Westbrook to the Clippers would be nasty.
What?
Russell, Kawhi, and
I
PG.
think I like Chris Paul
Oh yeah,
more.
oh yeah. And they get special cap space.
I hate this cap bullshit.
It's a thing for a reason.
They can make it happen.
They can't. They cannot. It's literally
Yes.
LeBron has a
Like,
super
yes.
max. AD has a super max. Like, come on.
To Clippers.
Oh. Oh, okay. No, that's still not possible though. I don't think so.
They would have to get rid of like Lou Will and Trez and Pat, like Beverly.
Actually, I don't know how much room there is in between PG and Kawhi for sure signed a max, right?
Yeah, for
I mean,
sure. I don't know about
they
PG.
could opt out this year, upcoming year.
Yeah, they have player options, which is so scary as a Clippers fan. But you hope you can get what you can get next year.
All right, I wanted to ask this: the Houston team with like Harden and Russ. What do you guys think? What do you guys think that team does against? Remember when it was like Harden and CP3? They took the Warriors with KD Game 7. You guys think that the Westbrook instead of Paul does a difference?
Nah. Russell can't shoot. Fortunately.
I mean, Paul can shoot, and they still went over 27. So what difference does that make?
They made it to Game
Chris
7.
Paul has more impact than Westbrook for sure.
Think so?
For sure.
For sure.
I don't know.
I feel like
I agree. I agree, but not in Houston. To me, Paul was diminished because the role that Harden plays.
I don't know. James Harden and Chris Paul don't work well together. Is just because they both need the ball in their hands.
But I mean, just look at OKC. They had the 3-point guard lineup, and they were completely fine. Well, I guess Shai is kind of a shooting guard. He's a combo guard, but whatever. Point still stands. They had a 3-guard lineup, and they were still very effective. And there are games where he would let Shai take over because he doesn't need that. 100%.
Feed the hot hand.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So the Rockets might be imploding by this time next week. They can be completely gone.
When does the trade block open?
The 20th.
20th, yeah, November.
And we're in the 12th. So
8 days from now.
Next Friday.
Next Friday.
It's going
that's
down.
gonna suck because we're gonna have to wait till Tuesday to record what happened on day 1 of free agency.
We're just gonna have the whole weekend.
Yeah. We're gonna have 3 days to ourselves, just twiddling our thumbs. Like, I wonder what's happening. But yeah, James Harden wants to remain committed, and Russell Westbrook wants out. Looks like James Harden's turning into a toxic girlfriend. Yikes. Multiple people have said, or multiple teams have told me that versions of the Spurs are up to something. It's rare for them, but they're talking to lots of people. That's from Keith Smith, NBA, on Twitter. The Spurs have a lot of guards, a lot of young guards, and they have a lot of cap space. If they get rid of DeRozan and Aldridge. Aldridge, I don't think they'll get much value for. DeRozan to the Lakers, I think, could be a really real thing. I think his contract is about 20-something million, which I think is something they can work with, especially if they don't extend Kyle Kuzma, who Kyle Kuzma reportedly wants a sizable contract from the Lakers. I think I did read that the Lakers are interested in extending him, but obviously it has to be for the right price. I don't know if he'll get his 2017.
It's hefty.
Yeah, I don't think he'll get the contract he wants, but he might get a contract.
I'm sure the Bobcats can give him a contract he wants. The Hornets.
I was like the Bobcats.
Like the Bobcats.
Did I hear you wrong? Yeah, I mean, Spurs might be up to something.
You guys like that? Sorry to cut you off. You guys like that rumor of another rumor of Aldridge getting traded to the Warriors?
No, I don't. I think that would be very stupid.
Why? You don't think that fits amazing?
It fits in a way just because of the fact that he can spread the floor and they're all shooters, but I don't know.
I mean, he's not a scrub defensively. Like, he's a body. Like, he knows how to use his big body.
How old is LaMarcus Aldridge right now?
I mean,
still very effective.
I mean, when you're 6'11", as if you have look at Zach Randolph, for example, he knows how to use his body even with age. Like, to me, bigs age differently than guards. Yeah, to me, Aldridge will be great in the Warriors, even if they get Wiseman. Just one, to learn off, and then two, it'll take off a lot from Draymond. Because if you don't get like a big, you're asking Draymond to guard Davis when you get to the playoffs, shit like that. I think like Aldridge will be nice with the shooting.
Yeah, I think Aldridge is definitely a plus for them.
So Draymond and Aldridge stops Davis?
Like, no one's stopping Davis, but I mean, you have to prepare, right? Do you trade like for as a Warriors? You know you have a good chance to make the finals this year. Do you trade Aldridge and like give him I always forget his name, the rookie
Eric Pascal.
Yeah. Do you give him Pascal for Aldridge, and then that guarantee him more of a chance of getting there?
No,
I would.
I wouldn't.
And I mean, you're still getting
Pascal's
that second.
Pretty good.
But you're still getting that second overall pick.
No.
The thing is, the cap is so weird. They actually agreed that they're keeping the same cap from last year, $109 million.
Sorry.
The ratings go up or something, or it was something like that.
I know that they're guaranteeing 3% increase at the least and 10% increase at the max over the next, or the over the next CBA, which is usually like I think 5 years, 10 years, which is pretty cool. Aldridge to the Warriors is something that I saw too, and I think that's, I don't know if it's a perfect fit, but it's a very good fit. It's definitely an upgrade from whatever else they have. I don't know how the money works. Just so weird, the money. It feels like they're paying way more people than they're allowed to. I don't know if they're paying them under the table. I really don't get it. We think,
I like him in the Hawks too.
we know Draymond's up. We know Clay's up. Curry will get a contract no matter what.
Didn't he
He'll
already?
probably get the Kobe treatment, keep getting paid until he's like 40.
I really. Curry's gonna develop weird. I don't
Oh,
think
they
we're
have to
gonna-
trade
we're-
Wiggins.
Why would he develop weird?
Because he's a shooter, but he knows he's a perfect off ball like moves. Like he knows how to move perfectly without the off ball. Like he's gonna age different than like how we see most shooters age. That they're
Thinking
just
about
catch and
how-
shoot.
Think about how he runs with his head. You know what I'm talking about, right?
He got a big ass head.
Yeah.
Bobblehead. No, I'm kidding. We love you.
Spurs have a lot of
Speak for
guards.
yourself.
Spurs have a lot of
Sorry.
guards though.
Sorry.
Those
It's
young
your boy.
guards, Brian Forbes, Lonnie Walker,
Boy, cut his hair.
Yeah.
DeJounte.
DeJounte Murray. Have
Patty
another
Mills.
one. Patty Mills.
like 36.
It's not young, but he is a guard. You're not wrong. There's one more. Oh, they have Jakob Poeltl. There's one more guard I'm missing, but they have a lot of things up there. They have old pieces. They have newer pieces. They have Greg Popovich, who's I'm pretty sure still their GM. They can make something
Pop is
happen.
the GM?
Yeah.
Coach and GM.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, I think they can make something happen for the Spurs.
I love how last episode where you were shitting on the Spurs.
Oh yeah, there's no chance to make it back. Yeah, I was like, there's no chance to make it back. With the current team they have, there's no chance to make it back.
No, they're talking to everybody and they have a chance.
Yeah, I mean they do. I mean, obviously trades. You never know what can happen, bro. There's been so many times I've seen the notification in the offseason. This person's moving this place, and my jaw drops. I.e.,
Disbelief.
Chris Paul going to the Rockets or Chris Paul going to OKC. Like, just like what?
Why would you do that?
It's crazy.
I could see Chris Paul going to New York.
Or Chris Paul.
I want Westbrook.
goes
Nah, I want
everywhere.
Westbrook
If he
to
goes
go
to
to
New York, that would be like a good step for the Knicks, to be honest.
What if
Even if he leaves after the 1 year.
What if Chris Paul goes to the Warriors?
It develops
Stop.
Mitchell
Stop.
Robinson. It develops RJ Barrett.
Stop. You hear this? Nah, you're probably happy as hell.
You guys are just ignoring what I'm saying.
Because you
Yo,
didn't
shut
hear
up.
this blasphemy?
Yeah, I heard that. CP3 the worst. Stop.
Stop.
Why would...
You saw he said he
CP3
doesn't want to go
hates
to the
Curry.
Lakers?
I saw he doesn't want to go to the Lakers.
That I like that.
CP3 hates Curry.
Just because I feel like he's
After he
looking at
crossed
it
him
more
up
like...
that one time.
Who? What?
I don't know what he's saying. I mean,
What'd
I
you
do
say?
know what he's saying, but I don't know what...
What'd you say?
I feel like he wants to face LeBron in the big stage.
You think so? Well, I mean, he can't
Because he
in the
knows that the
East.
Lakers are
Eventually,
proven.
it's going to be CP3.
So I don't think he
I
wants
don't know why he
to
doesn't want to go to the Lakers. That's weird to me.
Because
Maybe 'cause he
they're
was-
the team to beat, so I'm sure he knows they'll be piling up.
I got it. He was a Clipper, and he doesn't want to cross the line. He doesn't want to be a Rondo.
He doesn't care. Nah, that
That was like
line's
10
worse.
years later.
Celtics to Lakers line. I feel like that's the worst line to cross.
100%.
Yeah, Clippers, Lakers. Who
But
cares?
see, Chris Paul isn't Rondo. He's like, I don't want to be that dickhead. I called him a turtle. Remember that?
They fought.
Yeah, exactly.
He spit on him.
Because he called him a turtle.
Yep.
We have the Timberwolves are attempting to acquire his second lottery pick. They've talked with the Hawks for number 6. What they see the Hawks are trying to.
6. I thought they had the 8th.
No, it says 6. It says 6 twice. So I don't think you can mess that up twice. Possibly the deal could include Jarrett Culver in number 17. I'm pretty sure Jarrett Culver underperformed in his rookie season. So it's not that bad of a give up. And the Hawks are gearing up to make a playoff run. So getting Jarrett Culver at number 17 doesn't help them that much, but it bolsters their even young core with more younger core stuff, you know?
I just remember
I
the
can see it
Hawks got
happen.
Capella.
I can't wait for Trey Young to start playing again.
Really?
It's been 300 days.
That's the one guy?
Yeah, he's a beast.
The only all-star that didn't go. His team didn't make it to the bubble. Crazy.
He has a really young team.
I still don't think he deserved that.
A start? No.
30 and
A
10.
starter? No.
I think
30 and 10, guys.
Well,
Fine,
I
and
mean,
the worst
disrespect.
record and
It
the
don't
worst.
not matter.
It does matter.
the only thing is
We're not gonna do this again.
the only thing is that Brad Beal didn't get there. Do you think he deserved it over Brad Beal?
Yes.
No.
Yo,
You're saying yes, but your eyes say no.
No, definitely.
You think Trey's better than Beal?
Yeah, just because. No,
But where? Where does he deserve it more than Beal?
he's a better passer. He makes his team
That's it?
better, and it's better. Like Beal's just a pure scorer
All right, but there's another side of the.
He's literally the worst defender in the league.
because he's short.
Well, he's still
Okay.
the worst defender in the league.
Steve Nash was back-to-back MVPs.
He was not the worst defender
He
in
was
the
one
league.
of the worst. He was a liability on.
He was
defense.
always top in steals.
Liability, but he wasn't the worst defender, and he's definitely like. I don't think Steve Nash was that negative of a defender. Trae Young literally gives you 30 and gives up 30.
Yeah,
I hate this counter argument.
it's facts.
Gives you 30 and then gets like 12 assists, which account for like 30 extra points.
And then he gives
I'll
up,
smack him
and then he
like-
gives up like 30 points, and then he also has like 5 turnovers.
Bam.
5 turnovers.
Nah, I don't know about 5.
No, I'm just saying. I mean, if he has 30 and 12, I would assume he just fucking he's throwing a lot of passes. So,
Yeah, with like 2 turnovers.
yo, you think he's Chris Paul now?
Yeah, G.
30, 12,
Yo,
and
Chris Paul doesn't get turnovers. He
never
had a
mind.
couple seasons where that man had like
All right, point is he had the worst record.
200 consecutive assists.
He had the worst record.
He did have the worst record.
Put some respect on my man's name.
Your man's. So you're
Ice
not even
Trae.
a Heat. You're
My
not even a
mans.
Heat fan.
Yo,
Yo, your man's.
Ice
They're our
Trae.
divisional rival.
you always
Divisional rival.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Well, because I get on his ass about him supporting the Patriots every time they went to the Super Bowl. Yeah,
No,
he claims
I did
claims
not.
he's a Dolphins fan.
I did not support the Patriots
good.
every single time.
Yeah,
It
you
was
do.
once,
Yo,
and
you
it was
do.
when they went against
Nah, you do, you do.
when they went against Seattle.
Nah. You do.
Yo,
You're unbelievable.
fuck out of
bro.
here.
That's it. Yo, your counter argument always is, no, you gotta respect greatness. The fuck?
Doesn't mean I went for them every single
You wa-
time. Yo,
Yo. Respect him, dog.
Fuck him.
anywho, we're talking about the NBA here. Fuck Tom Brady.
Lakers will hold home games without fans until further notice in the 2020-2021 season. I wonder if this sets precedent for the rest of the league. Probably not.
And he said, I do not want to get COVID.
Probably the Hornets are probably dying of thirst for money. So they're probably like, anyone, come
I wonder
on.
if the Heat are gonna do it. I
You
mean,
think-
the Dolphins did it full capacity,
Do you think the Hornets
The
sell
Heat are
any?
definitely gonna do it.
right?
Yeah, DeSantis.
What?
Do you think the Hornets sell
Our governor?
any jerseys? Like at all?
Yeah,
The Hornets, yeah.
Graham, Devontae Graham.
You're buying a Devontae Graham jersey? if you're
Maybe
Hornets
like a
fan?
Jordan one.
Yeah, maybe a Jordan. Hornets.
Like, that's my owner.
Chris Paul jersey.
Yeah, or like Rookie Davis.
Yeah, they buy Davis jerseys even though it's the other team.
7-year-old jersey.
Okay, cool. We don't have anything to say about this. All right, you're just gonna keep reading. Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
no, I don't know.
All right, cool. Victor Oladipo asked the Raptors, Heat, and Knicks, "Can I come play with y'all in front of Pacers teammates?"
Knicks.
Very very funny. Yeah, he's probably who's he talking to on the Knicks? I don't know. Maybe he's friends with
Brogdon. Oh wait.
Brogdon.
that kid Brogdon. Who's that guy that Tony talks to on Snapchat?
Alonzo Trier.
Alonzo Trier, yeah. Maybe he's friends with Alonzo Trier. Do you
Yeah,
think?
you
Do you think
never
that's
know.
fucked
That's
up?
weird.
I think it's very fucked up. Like if I was one of his teammates, as soon as I heard this man ask the other team, "Can I come play with y'all?" I would be in that my GMC president's office,
My GMC.
RGM, RCAO, whatever you want to call him, president of operations. I would be in his office asking to demand a trade for this guy.
I demand you trade Victor Oladipo.
Yes, fuck this kid. Like
Hello,
I want to play with somebody that wants to play
I
with
am
the team.
Aaron Holiday. Can you please trade Victor Oladipo now, please?
Yes.
That's
I don't
exactly
think-
what I told him. That was, there's like he's
Yeah,
the
Martin's
best
like he's
player.
the best player on the team. All right, best player on the team that doesn't want to play with 13.
Is he?
But it's not like,
No, he's not.
I mean, before injuries, he was better. He was considered better than Sabonis.
He's not better
Before
than
injuries.
Brogdon.
Before injuries, he was.
I mean, in his prime, sure, but Brogdon.
Exactly.
I think
No, but I mean, we're
this last year, Brogdon was better the whole year.
Yeah, because he was injured for most of it. He came back
Because he didn't want to be there. He wanted to go
was
play
injured.
with another team.
Was he though?
I would not let that shit.
As soon as they
slide.
told him he wasn't getting paid.
Was raw now.
As soon as they told him he wasn't
it's
getting
'cause
paid, he wanted to go play.
I don't want him in it. I mean,
That's just not cool.
you know what? I want him on the Heat now because I feel like his value has gone so low that I don't think his contract's that big. Because I don't know, shit just keeps coming out.
So you're talking about like $5 million.
What the?
I mean,
You're telling me it's worth less than like Derrick Jones?
But what's his contract right now?
It's like 20.
I'm saying that would be his next contract. You think he's gonna do so well? We're gonna re-sign him?
And you never know. I mean, he had a really, really good year when he came up. Like when he had that blow up year.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, and then injuries happen.
I think it's more than injuries.
He started concentrating more on singing.
Oh, the weather outside is.
You know, Diego's sister, when she lived in Orlando, went to UCF. He went to his house, and he sang for her.
I'll do this.
And she's like, he's actually a good singer.
Wait, Oladipo?
I believe it.
Yeah,
Gee,
crazy, right?
I believe it.
Yeah.
Heard his album?
Have you heard have you heard the country album?
No, I haven't.
Let us know.
You haven't?
Mm-mm. I've seen the picture.
I haven't either. I know the
Album
picture.
cover.
Yeah. He's like laying down like this. I don't know. Do you think it's fucked up?
Well, what's fucked up? Oh, that
Can
doing
I
that?
come?
Yeah.
Can I come play with y'all?
Yeah, bro. Like, cause that's the whole. Like, it's a team sport, bro. You're supposed to
Exactly.
be together, type shit. Like, if you catch him doing it to like a lot of teams, yo, like, oh, this man definitely doesn't want to play with us.
Yeah, gee.
Like-
He's not only did he do it once.
Like, he doesn't believe on
Mul-
us. He doesn't think we could win. He thinks it's a waste of time. Yeah, bro.
Yeah, he's done it multiple times. He has a 4-year, $85 million contract,
That's 20.
and it'll
21,
be unrestricted after next year. So,
21.25
yeah.
a year. Oh, no.
How do you know that? Just did the math in your head?
Yeah, that's easy. 85.
Wow,
Come on.
genius.
That's not that. What?
Oh, you're
Come
smart.
on, even I did that.
No, stop.
Do you have a
I
college
knew it was
degree?
21. I didn't know what point.
You have a degree?
The Charlotte Hornets. They I can't
Charlotte
see.
Hornets are let it be known that they're willing to take on bad contracts from other teams if they can pick up draft picks or young talent. Detroit Pistons have toyed with the same idea. The New York Knicks seem less inclined at the moment. So very Knicks fashion, think that they're always at the top of their game. They don't need anything from anyone.
Yo, the Knicks have so much money and they don't do anything about it.
They signed Bobby Portis. What are you talking about?
And Taj Gibson.
And the human twister, Julius Randle.
The human twister.
Yeah,
Nah, that's Siakam.
spin cycle. Yeah. Who was it? The Lakers go. No, the Clippers go. Damn it, this joke is dead now. The Celtics go. Damn, he just keeps spinning, don't he? And then they win
They look like
in
a
6
Beyblade.
games. Let's see. Charlotte Hornets wanted to take on bad contracts. What's a bad contract you can see going to the Hornets?
Russell
We've
Westbrook.
got-
So Westbrook. Yeah.
We've got Tobias Harris.
What?
Al
No, he's
Horford.
not a free agent. Wait, what do you mean?
No, I mean he's taking on bad contracts. These are trades they're talking about. Do you not know how this?
Yeah, no.
Do you know how trades work?
I'm thinking.
Okay. Yeah, I can see them taking Tobias Harris on.
Mike Conley.
Mike Conley isn't that bad a contract. He just had one bad year.
Right, he picked up his player option. He's 35 mil.
Yeah, he just had one bad year.
It's
Wow.
pretty bad.
That's a lot of money.
Like,
had one-
for Mike Conley, if you're getting 40 mil from CP3 and Westbrook, and you're getting 35 from Conley,
Bro, I still think they weren't playing at their potential though. Like, no, they're obviously not a finals contender, but they're too
He actually
good. They're
played
good.
really good
They're
in the
too good
playoffs.
to break it up.
Conley actually played pretty good. Against,
Yeah, he did.
against Denver.
He did miss that shot though.
Yeah, but I mean,
It's a
wait,
shot.
the half court one?
It was cool.
No,
as fuck.
it was. He was at the 3-point line.
You talking about like that? Nah, that was like a hard shot. He threw it up. He threw it
Yeah.
up, kind of shit.
Yeah. But Mitchell was wide open.
Mike Conley or Drew Holiday? Wow, that's a nice one. I don't know. I just came up with it.
No, screw that. Drew Holiday. Oh, wait. We did this.
What do you mean screw that? No.
He
this is
says
a
it right
good
back. Screw that. Drew Holiday or Mike Conley? He just
No,
says
it's
it
because we
again.
said it last time on the pod. Chris Middleton or Drew Holiday?
Wait, so
Drew Holiday.
why do we just disregard mine?
I'm walking off.
Nah, I'm kidding. No.
Turn off the fan on some real shit.
Why, you're cold?
Yeah, I'm crazy.
Sure, go ahead. Just don't touch anything. The camera falls over. Drew Holiday or Chris
Close the door
Middleton?
while you're at it. Good looks.
Drew Holiday or Chris Middleton? What do you think? It's definitely close.
Look. Like, here's my thing.
Both of them
Middleton,
together, if they
I'm gonna
were
say
both on that
Middleton
team, they're winning the finals.
I'm gonna say this: Middleton is considered better because he's in that team. He's in that Milwaukee
100%.
team as the number 2.
100%.
Yes, like if we had,
It's Drew Holiday 50-40.
Middleton would be seen like a Tobias Harris before the bad year.
that's what I told him.
That's what you said that?
Like not
Oh my God.
exactly, but I was
It's
like,
winning.
they're like that tier. He's like Toby tier before
Yeah. Yeah.
that. Like to me, this is how I look at it. Like how Middleton has Giannis. If it was no AD and like it was LeBron and then Drew, LeBron will be doing what Giannis does for Middleton. Not the 50-40-90. I'm just saying just open looks just makes this game way easier. Because we could all agree that like I feel like everyone knows about Drew and like he's always in bad teams. So people are just like, all right, we just kind
Drew
of
is
have to
just
worry
the
about
better
him.
defender.
That's a whole half of
that's half the game.
He's half better than
Middleton's
you
just
said.
a better shooter.
Literally, because he's 50-40-90. You're just saying for efficiency.
That's it? You giving up?
Thinking.
You just like
Because he passes
all
better
he
too.
has is defense. Okay, that's a positive.
Chris
And
Middleton is
then-
better at offense than Drew Holiday.
No, he's not
I
offense
think-
at scoring. Maybe.
Nah, I was gonna say something wild.
His
I was
offense is
like,
different.
I think I'm gonna get 20 points out of Drew before I get 20 points out of Chris Middleton.
Nah.
But I think that might be true, but I definitely get 30 points out of Middleton before I get 30 points out of Drew.
Yeah.
I
Like
don't know.
Middleton's a better scorer, and
Like,
more
yeah,
efficient.
It's kind of dumb arguing because they're pretty close. They're pretty close. If I think you replace Chris Middleton with Drew Holiday on that team, I think they get the exact same outcome.
Who's better, Karis LeVert or Drew Holiday? Because I think there's a bigger gap between Chris Middleton and Drew than Karis and Drew.
You think Karis LeVert might be better than Drew Holiday?
No.
No.
But you think they're closer than Chris Middleton?
Yeah.
But you think Chris Middleton's better than Drew Holiday?
Yes.
So what's your point?
All right, so he's saying
So
that
he's-
Drew's in the middle, but he's saying he's closer to LeVert
Karis
than he
LeVert
is to
and
Middleton.
Drew Holiday are on the same tier. That you cannot compare Drew Holiday to Chris Middleton because it's different levels.
But you can do it to LeVert and Drew.
Yes, they're on
So
the same
you've got-
tier. They're on the same tier.
So you've got Middleton up here, Drew right here, and then LeVert down here.
Yes.
But LeVert closer to Drew than Drew to Middleton.
Yes.
Nah, Cap, you see?
Chris Middleton's on another
Damn, why do you think
level.
What do
LeVert's
you
so
mean another
good?
level?
LeVert is that good.
LeVert had a good like 30 games once.
Yo, he's not that. He's not Drew or Middleton. You're tripping.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Yo, Drew's like
I think he could
like
be.
if the players regarded that he's like one of the best defenders in the league, and he's also like he's not a scrub offensively, gets 20.
Yeah,
Like
and he can pass. He can hold the ball
no,
down.
Don't say it.
What?
Yeah,
What?
So can Middleton.
So can Chris Middleton.
Not like Drew. Drew is a point
Yeah,
guard.
you know it's nowhere near.
Bro, this man goes all the way over here. Bro.
We keep knocking him down. We got to put him a little farther away.
It's fine.
I'll knock you down.
But yeah,
I'm the one going to do that.
I'm thinking. I mean, what do you guys think is gonna happen? Like, I feel like that 4-team trade is gonna be pretty big. It's gonna be something crazy.
But that's like from some reporter from the Knicks. Not even like some fan guy.
Yeah.
He got like a fan website. You know? Do I trust that guy? Actually, I didn't research anything. He might be like the biggest fucking reporter in New York for all I know. I don't even know. But I hate putting gas to rumors. I'd much rather wait till it just happens. Like if I could, I would have a podcast with no rumors, but it's the off season. And so rumors is all we got.
All right, so last call. Where does Drew end up?
Where does Drew end up?
Yeah.
On the Pacers.
I mean, we talked about this
Pacers, okay.
extensively last week. We'd have to give up Harrow for it.
I'm gonna say Denver.
So I don't mind giving up Harrow for it.
What?
I don't mind giving up Harrow for
What?
Drew Holiday.
Yo, what?
Wait,
What?
Montrez?
I would not give up Tyler Hero for Drew Holiday.
Nah, yeah, he's tripping.
You're tripping.
No, I
Why
don't
do you
mind.
think Drew Holiday's so good? This is why I get mad.
Why you get mad?
Because everyone is like so high on Drew Holiday.
I love Drew Holiday. I've been loved Drew Holiday. Drew Holiday is just like Jimmy Butler.
Okay, and since they hustle.
No, I think he can be as good as Jimmy Butler.
Like what?
Bro, he's just been in the West the whole time.
Nah, Max. He
Well, he was on Philly.
Another level now.
No,
You've been
it
talking to Jason too much.
No. They started out. They started in the same mold. Jimmy on the Bulls, him on the Philly. They're in the same mold.
Actually, no. I think Drew was better in Philly than Jimmy was on the Bulls.
Yeah,
But I feel like Drew stayed at a level, and Jimmy
right.
got
Because
better.
Jimmy's been handed the keys. I feel like Drew could have handled those keys too. I don't know if he's the same type of leader,
Okay,
but the same production, I think he could.
Jimmy's been handed the keys.
Yeah, of course he has.
Miami.
Oh,
Yeah,
to Miami. I thought you were talking about like throughout
To
his
Miami
career.
and to Minnesota. Drive our offense. Set the team up. Be our leader. That was his job in Minnesota. Wasn't Zach LaVine's.
Cat didn't like that.
Cat didn't like that. Cat doesn't like anything. Cat sucks.
Cat likes D'Angelo.
Have you heard his voice? I love hating on Cat.
Dominican.
I hope he never gets really good.
He's already really good.
No, I'm joking. Of course I hope he's really good. And he is really good.
I'll take.
I
Ben
think
Warren.
Rusty Buckets said that he made this video. I don't know if you guys know who Rusty Buckets is.
Nope.
He's an NBA commentator about he's an NBA commentator on YouTube. He makes YouTube videos.
We're better than him.
And he had he's really cool. he had a video
Max, we're better
about
than him.
okay. He had a video about we should stop blaming young players for bad teams. And I totally disagree. But he was like, yeah, I think Cat's the closest thing to a superstar, and I think he's already a superstar. He just hasn't proven it yet. Which I disagree. But
He's not a superstar.
So if Cat were to go to like the
Cat's
Spurs,
really good. If Cat were to go to the Spurs, I think Pop would chew him out. It'd be Anthony Bennett in 2 years.
Nah, chill.
No, I'm joking. He's really good. But I love hating on him. Have you heard his voice, bro?
I haven't.
I was watching
I've seen him try to back down Kevin Garnett though.
No, it's funny.
Kevin Garnett.
No, it's not. It's
That's hilarious.
Cousins.
It was Cousins.
Yeah. I thought you were talking about like in practice or something. But yeah, that's hilarious. That photo is so them. Move out the way, DeMarcus. It's so funny, bro. Yeah, so I was watching this video because I've been watching a lot of videos on building computers because I'm building a computer right now. And Cat actually had his computer built, and he goes like, "Wow, this computer's great! Wow!" The kid's voice is crazy high for the way he looks. Like, I'd be embarrassed about him. I'm sure it's an insecurity of his.
Isn't he like our age?
What?
I think so. Yeah.
Well, you guys maybe.
You're younger than us, kid. Relax.
No, not. You guys are.
You're like 14 months younger than us. Yeah.
That's not true.
How much younger are you?
You're 23.
Okay.
I'm 21.
Okay.
That's 2 years.
Oh my God. Wow. This guy doesn't know how time works.
The Knicks, they shut down their facility
No, we're not
after.
done. Hold on,
What
relax.
you mean, bro?
13 months, Martin. That's 13 months.
A year and a month.
Sorry. That's 15 months.
A year and 3 months.
Yeah. It's not 2 years.
It's not exactly.
Yeah. And I said you're 13. You're like 15 months younger than us. You're like, no. You crazy?
Sources: point guard Fred VanVleet is on the verge of signing a multi-year shoe deal with Li Ning.
Yeah, with our boy.
Oh, yeah.
Dwayne Wade.
He is expected to be among the most coveted NBA free agents next week.
I feel like they're just handing out shoe deals right now. Anybody who's not Nike or Adidas is just handing out shoe deals.
Mm-hmm.
Puma and Reebok and
Did you see what he said though? He said
No.
he's not in it for the rings anymore since he has a ring.
Does
He's in it for the
Yeah,
contract.
so he said in the
You
JJ
skipped-
pod.
guys, you skipped it. The one right on top. Fred VanVleet has in his upcoming free agency. This is on the JJ Redick podcast, which
on top. We're not reading off anything. This is off of our head.
we're clearly reading off the screen. I'm trying to get paid, man. I'm not shy about that. I don't have to tell people that I value winning. I've never been on a losing team in my life. I won a championship. Now it's time to cash out. The story of Fred VanVleet, that's so annoying. I hope you guys know that sounded so annoying on camera. And you smacking that
I don't know why he did that. I was just trading bikes with him. Anyways.
I'm not mad about this at all. Fred VanVleet's story is so cool. He bet on himself in the draft. He declined like something where like he got an offer undrafted and he's like, I'm not gonna accept it.
If you're the Hornets or the Knicks or the Detroit Pistons, do you pay this man?
The Knicks are gonna pay him and then still trade for Russell Westbrook. Watch. They're gonna get both.
That's fine. He could be the 2 guard.
I feel like at this
No,
point,
I want him. I would want him to go to Detroit.
I feel like at this point,
Rose, that'd be pretty cool.
I feel like at this point, the Knicks are just trying to sell jerseys.
Doesn't matter what the Knicks do, brother. It'd still be the richest franchise
Bro, they're like the third most valuable franchise in the world.
in the whole world in every sport.
Yeah, it's
and
like
they
Yankees
suck.
and
Not even, bro.
no. I think it's Real Madrid.
And it's the Yankees.
Bro, no.
Real Madrid.
You guys don't know who number one is?
Patriots.
Get this. It's the Cowboys.
Oh,
that's
yeah,
right, it's the
America's
Cowboys.
team,
The
yeah.
Cowboys is the most expensive franchise in the world.
I
It's
believe
the
that.
Cowboys, then the Real Madrid,
Yeah, I think so.
then
Then the Knicks. Like
Yeah.
they're that high.
Then Barcelona, and then like the Lakers. I think.
The Lakers. Yeah.
What about the Patriots? I think the Patriots up there or the Reds. No, yeah, the Patriots.
Probably not anymore.
Anyways,
Yeah, who's your favorite player left.
yo,
Yeah, you always got to mention the Patriots in there, huh?
Patriots and Warriors.
talking
Jeez,
about-
this guy in the
we were
Warriors.
talking about
Don't
factual shit.
don't start talking about the
Wow.
Warriors around this guy.
And Yankees. You see,
Oh.
only the bandwagon teams
Oh, Yankees.
caught in the water.
Where we at with Fred VanVleet? He wants to get paid.
Detroit.
And he's gonna get a shoe deal.
What do you mean Detroit?
It's gonna
Him
be-
and Rose. That'd be pretty cool.
But how's Detroit gonna pay him?
I don't know. They can figure it out.
Can they pay him? They could probably pay him.
I'm sure they can. Who are they paying?
Didn't you just say Detroit was one of
Griffin.
the teams that said they're willing to
Yeah,
pay people?
yeah. The reason I say this is because I can't remember how much Derrick Rose is getting paid, but it can't be that much.
Yeah, it has to be like.
Derrick Rose is going
Like
to
17, 18, 19 million. Derrick Rose is getting to LA. They'd have to trade for him. But no, I completely
About
agree. Someone please save Rose. Please, I would love for him to be on the Lakers because he's still a good playmaker, and that's basically all
Rose
they
gets
need.
a ring. He's first ballot Hall of Famer.
Well, it's crazy.
Oof, that's a mouthful. I think. I don't agree.
What?
One
If he
of the
gets a
youngest
ring, is it
MVPs
first
ever?
ballot? Nah, probably not
One of the-
first. It'd have to be a weaker class. If it was like him or
Rondo.
Carmelo Anthony, I mean.
If it's him or Rondo, I'm choosing Derrick Rose.
If it's him or Rondo, what's heavier, an NCAA championship or an MVP? It's Carmelo.
Definitely the MVP.
That's not how it would go.
All right, Carmelo has probably like
a scoring champ and like
2 scoring champs.
you
top
hear this?
seed.
Oh my god! Don't tell me you agree.
Like
Who's a Hall of Famer first, Melo or Rose?
Rose.
nah, I was
Okay, I don't know about that.
yeah, I was
It's
crapping.
Carmelo Anthony. We're just capping.
Yeah. It's probably Melo, but it's close.
No.
Don't let Rose get that ring, dog. Don't let Rose contribute 25 minutes to a
Is
team that
Melo
gets a
MVP?
championship.
He was at a point, yeah. Right, he got that stupid vote. You don't remember when LeBron was supposed to
Oh,
go
yeah.
unanimous?
And then that Knicks reporter put on
And put Melo?
the Knicks. It's always the Knicks.
Oh my god.
This is why we hate y'all.
The Knicks are the villain of the league. Now, I love it when the Knicks are bad because I get to brag on them, but then the league's obviously better off when they're good.
Nah, I love when they're good.
I don't
It's
mind.
like the Cowboys.
The Knicks
You
are
see,
like
it's
everyone's little
Yo,
brother.
Me and Tony were talking about the Knicks the other day, and
Of course.
the league hates the Knicks. Like, they never get top lottery picks. It's always like 5th or 6th or 7th, 8th.
Tony's
The
keep
Cavs got like 4 straight years where they had the first overall pick. It's insane.
Tony keeps going like, bro, can they just rig it one more time for us? God, we're the best. We're the most expensive team in the league. Just rig it once. Like,
And we've gone to the agreement that we think that it's because of Dolan.
they just want to push him out that bad.
No, they just hate Dolan, so they don't give him a pick.
Exactly. They just want to push him out that bad. Like, please just quit. Give up on the Knicks. I think at this point he's so rich that he's just gonna be spiteful and just own the Knicks forever.
Exactly.
Just spiteful.
I looked
Because
up
he
his
knows
net,
how much they're worth.
I looked up
So
his
he's
net
just
worth the
getting
other day. It
money.
isn't as crazy as I thought it was, but it's pretty up there. It's like worth $4 billion or
Trying to
something.
buy it?
Him, Dolan.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. No, I don't know anything about him. Would he own something that I know?
I have no idea. I think it's just Knicks. But
Let's
he
look it up.
he obviously
Had to have got it from
another
somewhere
Oh
else.
business.
no, I know he also owns the Rangers, I think. Like for the hockey team.
Really?
I think so,
that's pretty
yeah.
big.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a big deal. 2 New York teams.
Fact check.
Speaking of the Knicks, they shut down for their facility after employees tested positive for coronavirus.
RJ.
There you go, Knicks. Man, the Knicks are like the league's little brother. Everyone loves to see him do well, but they love to rag on him when he's not.
Nashville is being considered as a temporary home for the Toronto Raptors. I actually saw today that Tampa might be another.
Yeah, so
location.
Yeah, so that was pretty cool. I'm pretty sure it's because the Super Bowl is happening in Tampa. Just saying.
No.
They're trying to get ahead of that.
Super Bowl's happening in Tampa, so they're gonna have the Raptors play in Tampa.
What if it's?
No, because the Raptors
if the
players
Raptors
have
play in
said that they
Seattle?
would like to play.
Oh my God, that'd be pretty.
Nah,
Good.
they said is there Kansas City or what's the
Nashville,
other team? I don't know.
Nashville, Tampa, or Kansas City.
Oh, the teams are there?
It says
Oh,
Nashville.
it just says Nash. I'm trying to find out the James Dolan shit.
What is he? Does he own the Rangers?
Do you guys agree on Danny Grease's statement saying that Boogie deserves a ring?
Oh, that's right. Boogie didn't get a ring, or Boogie
Damn.
wasn't. Boogie was on the team this season.
This man got money.
This man got money. I mean,
said-
$4 billion is a good amount of dollars.
All right, so Dolan oversees all operations within the company and also supervises day-to-day operation of its professional sports team, the Knicks, the Rangers, and the Liberty, as well as the regional sports network, which include MSG Network and MSG Plus.
He owns MSG Network, and he owns the New York
Crazy.
WNBA team too.
That's insane.
That makes sense. They play in MSG. He owns MSG type shit.
Yeah,
He owns
Type
that.
shit. That guy. Fuck that guy. Yo.
Yeah, you know, I just keep scrolling and Google just says where the Dames don't get money, and then all these questions like, why is who fuck where'd it go? Why are the Knicks bad?
Dad, why are the Knicks bad all the time?
I don't know, son. It's been 40 years.
Well, back in my day.
Oh, what did you say? Oh, Boogie should get a ring. Should Boogie get a ring? I'm not mad that he didn't.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like I don't know.
He played
It wasn't a road situation.
Yeah, it's not like he got them a whole bunch of wins and he didn't get one. He literally didn't play.
Played for a little bit and then got injured.
I mean, but he never.
And then
By a little bit, you mean 10 minutes, right?
he played more than 10 minutes.
He played more than 10 minutes. So don't play with me, dog.
Nah, he played a couple games. So like for the Warriors, you mean? Or what are you talking?
We're talking about the Lakers here, man.
I was actually being.
Stop talking about the Warriors.
We also have the Lakers are interested in acquiring DeMar DeRozan for Kyle Kuzma and Danny Green. You mentioned this before the podcast.
You suck.
Was it Shannon Sharp that said if they get DeRozan, they'll sue?
No, he said if they get Serge Ibaka
Oh
It's a
yeah.
Him and
and Davis in the paint, no,
No,
one's
no,
coming
no.
in there.
No, he said if they get Serge Ibaka, they can sue me up and you Skip, and that
Yeah.
will still win a championship. That's so funny.
Yo, I mean, Shannon's like 6'5", swole as hell. I'm pretty sure he could.
For a second, I
he
thought
could
you were,
defend someone.
for a second I thought you were talking about Skip. I was like, what?
Skip
And
is
Skip
pretty-
played the new high school ball.
No, but
Averaged
he
like
averaged
3 points a game, but with LeBron on the team, maybe he averages 7.
And then he'd be like, Jordan would have made me average 15.
Bro, I don't think he played a minute for the Lakers.
How does that feel, Soto? No.
Nothing.
You're pretty bad at breaking news.
Yeah,
You break fake news.
our favorite thing is watching Camilo put news in the group chat that was broke the day before. So like he might put in the group chat tomorrow that the NBA is coming back on the 22nd.
Yeah, like he texted us last year that KD went to the Warriors. Like
3 days later.
Wow. I have a bedtime, guys, so I fall asleep at a certain time, and then they get these news,
Oh,
and I wake up to
wow.
it, and I send it to them because I'm a good friend. And
Oh, because he's a good friend. Yo, dog, don't mess with him. He's a good friend.
and they just
Lakers
shit
with-
on me.
Lakers with DeRozan.
I like
No, I
that.
don't like that, to be honest.
Nope.
DeRozan
What?
is,
DeRozan's such a good.
DeRozan as the third best player in the Lakers. You don't like that?
Yeah, come on, bro. DeRozan has vision too. He's a really good playmaker.
Yeah, and it's not like LeBron. Bro, it's hard for LeBron not
Rather
to
like,
cope with.
the likes of Bradley Beal or CP3.
All right, but
Those are
he doesn't
$40
get the
million.
money.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
doesn't
Come
get the
on,
money
you
for it.
you understand? All right, shut off the lights. We're doing a lesson on cap space. So every year,
Bring
every
out the
team
chalkboard.
gets a budget, and players get paid out the budget. You can't give 3 players the whole budget because you can't play with 3 players.
It's not possible.
It's just you're just not allowed to do it. So you
Is that
can't have 3 players getting paid $40 million when the cap is $110. You get it?
I do get it.
So DeRozan at $20 million, kind of a bargain. I think it's like 25 actually.
Let's look it up. Are you looking at it?
Yeah, I'm looking it up right now. So can you guys
So
like?
if you were to choose DeRozan or Jeremy Grant to be your third piece,
For the Lakers, I'm taking DeRozan.
DeRozan 100%.
What?
Why?
What?
I would
Yeah.
go Jeremy Grant.
Why? How?
Why? How?
He's a better player?
He's a bit. They need a
All-around
playmaker.
player. Did you guys not see him play in the playoffs this season?
Have you never seen DeRozan
All
play?
right, DeRozan is only getting older, brother.
Everyone
every
is
second.
getting older. What?
Jeremy Grant is young, has potential to be way better than what his contract would be
How
worth.
old do you think Grant is?
26.
Camilo.
27.
And DeRozan's what, 31?
Yeah.
Camilo.
So you think in 4 years he's gonna have some sort of crazy peak? Then just
Be better.
Camilo.
DeRozan averaged like 25, 26.
22 points.
Oh.
5 rebounds.
Oh, in this
5 assists. 5.5 and 5.5. And he was the number one on the Toronto Raptors team that would make the Eastern Conference Finals every year.
Yeah, put this
At his prime.
He was the number one option.
At his prime.
like
He's
2
not.
years ago.
Yeah, he's not out of his prime. It's not like he's fucking tanked.
So he's so good, but the Spurs didn't make the
Bro,
playoffs.
all the Lakers needed was Rondo. They need a Rondo, a dude who's balding, and fucking Kyle Kuzma to win a championship. Are you kidding me? And you think DeRozan isn't an upgrade over those three?
No.
Keep please. I hate it when you do this. Like, you know this is a podcast, right? We're supposed to talk.
The rest of the league is getting better.
Okay, but they're not getting worse.
Oh shit.
Oh, good point. How are they getting worse with DeRozan? And how are they better with Jeremy Grant? That still throws me for a fucking loop. I can't believe he said that shit.
Better defender. Can guard 1 through 5. Good
I mean,
shooter.
DeRozan's no
They
slouch.
have Davis. There's not like
Yeah.
they have defense problems.
And they had
Imagine a team with like Caruso, LeBron,
Watch.
Davis.
Watch.
I love the.
Ibaka, and Grant.
I love the.
Where are you getting Ibaka and whoa?
That-
bro?
So you got Ibaka running the small
Alright, so
forward? You got Ibaka pretty much running small forward.
Or LeBron could be at point.
Okay. Yeah, that was out the question because I mean, with all the fucking height you got in that route, yo, stop.
Yeah, that's a tall ass team.
All
I'm
right,
saying
so
that's locked.
now imagine LeBron point, Caruso at the shooting guard, DeRozan at the 3. You know his position. Then you got. You want to throw in Ibaka? Do we get him?
Sure.
Ibaka and Davis.
Bro.
Like that speed.
Bro, Jeremy Grant has averaged 9 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 assist through his career. Last year, he got 12 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 assist.
You want to look at his playoff stats?
His
Sure.
playoff
Do
stats?
it, do it.
Sure.
In the bubble? Or his stats in the bubble?
Just do it. Just do it.
I mean, you mean the playoffs?
What do you expect?
You know, there's 8 games before the playoffs started in the bubble.
So now you're gonna base someone being good off of 8 games.
No, I'm gonna base them off like how many games was that?
He did really good against the Lakers. That was kind of it. He had 2 good games against Utah.
In 34 minutes a game, he averaged 11 points. 11 points, 1 rebound, and 3 assists.
Oh, you're just thinking about that last game against Lakers. He had a great game, and then you're like, "Wow, he's getting a fat."
I didn't even read ahead. I was just gonna read out what it said, but I'm so happy it said that.
Wow. Well, no.
Basketball Reference is not my friend.
So he's better than
Basketball references. That you're gonna play this on basketballreference.com. He shot he shot 5 threes a game and 4 twos a game. So it's not like he took a ton of shots.
X Factor.
Oh, no, sorry, 9 field goals a game. 9 field goal attempts. 40% from 40% from the field, 30% from the from 3-point. It's pretty decent. But I mean, bro, DeRozan, for what they have there, fits way better. Let me see if I have anything left. Oh, we have a couple things here. Yikes.
Oh, but
right there. Tampa is in preliminary discussions with Toronto Raptors. We have the Celtics emerging as a potential trade destination for Jrue Holiday. Boston has 3 first-round picks, 14, 26, and 30.
I wanted to ask you guys that. There was also a report that it was like a Jrue for Kemba swap. Was that what you're pointing at me for?
No, that's not what I was pointing at you for. But
yeah,
you're getting close.
Yeah, how do you feel about that?
I don't think anybody gets better.
Dumb. See, like that's so stupid, guys. Why?
Kemba's better.
Yes,
to
for
me.
sure. Like why all this Jrue hype?
I mean,
Kemba.
The way I think it works, because I don't think the Celtics, and it was proven, the Celtics don't really need Kemba like that.
Exactly.
Because Tatum's taking that role. Tatum's being the best player in that team right now, and to me,
Kemba's a really good.
The way Brown is growing. I like Brown a lot.
Kemba's a really good scorer, but they already have.
Yeah, Kemba's better. It's just it's like, do you need?
Exactly, they don't have what he. They don't need what he has. What he has to offer. So Jrue Holiday might be a better fit for them.
Yeah, like our guards were kind of shitting on him.
But Kemba,
Kemba and shit.
Yeah, but Kemba But
Kemba, Smart, the only one that was really guarding like that. All the guards.
Oh yeah, for sure. Smart was huge for them, but.
Wouldn't be that bad.
But Kemba in New Orleans for what?
They don't need Kemba, but Kemba's better, huh?
But Kemba in New Orleans for what?
Throwing lobs to Zion.
I mean, that's what you got Lonzo for.
Yeah, Lonzo's an amazing passer. You know what New Orleans needs? Tyler Hero.
You hear this?
Yo,
what?
Yo.
If the Heat would like trade Tyler Hero for Jrue Holiday, I'd be mad at Pat Riley.
Me too.
Why?
Because that's not worth it, Max.
Why?
There's a lot more potential in Tyler Hero than Jrue Holiday.
I don't give.
It's because he wants to win now.
Yeah,
Why
bro.
do you want to win now?
I want to win yesterday.
No.
Yes.
This year's gonna be a throwaway.
Why?
Because we're not trading for Giannis.
We're the Miami Heat.
We're not trading for Giannis.
No, I know.
Even if we make the finals, I don't think we're gonna win.
But I think that our team is way better off with Jrue Holiday instead of Tyler Hero if we have Giannis.
Talking about another rumor. How would you like a Miles Turner Gordon Hayward swap?
Oh,
that one's been talked about a lot.
I like it for the Celtics. I don't know about the Pacers. I mean, depending on who the Pacers get, if they were to get a big like Ibaka or I don't know who else in the market like that.
Sabonis can just move to center.
Sabonis,
yeah,
I guess, but then they'll be pretty small. But I guess that's how the NBA is moving now.
He's like 6'11".
He's not 6'11". He is not taller than Dwight Howard.
How? Dwight's not 6'10".
Dwight's 6'10". How tall is Dwight Howard?
We gotta fact check this.
Oh my gosh.
6 feet 10 inches.
I don't think they heard that.
Thank you, Siri.
That's pretty crazy.
Siri said Dwight Howard is 6.
How tall is
That was weird.
Sabonis?
6 feet 10 inches.
6'7"? No. He's like 6'8", 6'9".
Sabonis is also
6'8",
like 6'10". No, he's like 6'10" too. Sabonis is pretty
How
tall.
tall is Domantas Sabonis?
Here's what I found.
She said dumb in this Tyrone.
Tyrone?
Gordon Hayward I've always imagined Hayward in a Pacers jersey for some reason. I feel like he grew up in Indiana, and that's why I'm saying that. I don't know. I think it's
6'10".
It's up to 6. I see 6'11" on Google.
I clicked on some page.
It's up to it's up to the Pacers to decline that trade.
Yes, that's pretty.
They probably get way more value from Miles Turner somewhere else. They definitely need to attach something else for that to happen.
I think that's the best you're gonna get Miles Turner for.
Absolutely not.
Who else are you gonna get Miles Turner for?
You can get first round picks from Miles Turner. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I think if you gave I think Dallas should give Miles Turner for that 18th pick.
You think that's how unvaluable Miles Turner is now?
The 18th pick.
You guys are crazy.
Better than
You think something better than an 18th?
Yeah, Miles Turner is worth a top 10 pick.
I don't know about top 10, but he's better
100%.
He's really inconsistent. That's why Indiana doesn't like.
Bro, Justice Winslow was a top 10 pick.
He was a top 10 pick.
I'm saying you think Miles Turner.
Top 10
You
pick
think Miles Turner isn't worth something like that?
He's worth more right now, I think, than Winslow because of his injuries.
Bro, Malik Monk was like a top 10 pick.
No, I'm not. But I mean, that's not how you trade people. You don't trade people for where where they were picked.
No, I'm saying that's how valuable a top 10 pick is. It's not as crazy as you guys think. And Miles Turner is definitely worth those guys. That's my point.
Like, okay, all right. My point is like the Hawks have like the 8th pick.
Because when you're trading for a young player for a pick, you're basically guaranteeing the pick's value today.
So you're trading Miles Turner
you can
LaMelo Ball.
Did I say first overall?
You're trading. Oh, you're thinking Melo's going first. You're trading him for Jason Wiseman.
He just went 2.
What? These are top 3 picks, dog. No.
Anthony Edwards. Obi Toppin.
We Toppin's still going like 8th.
Yeah, sure. Obi Toppin. Yeah, you think Obi Toppin will
as a guaranteed star?
Yeah, come on now.
Possibility.
I mean,
Yeah, it's a possibility Miles Turner might be a star. He was the Defensive Player of the Year candidate 2 years ago.
And what happened?
And he has a stroke. He's not that bad. He just didn't have a place to live. He didn't have a role on the Pacers anymore.
Yeah.
If he had a big head, that he could have shut that shit down. But he doesn't. He's actually a team player.
He's inconsistent too. That's the thing. But yeah,
you had him 1 year in fantasy. I had him the next.
Yeah, my year he was fucking awesome.
Shit, my year. He was
well, there's why you hate him. That's the same reason I hate Andrew Wiggins, because I drafted him with my 5th pick, and he never had 5th pick value. He sucked. It's like 17 points on 17 shots.
He was just a bucket, looking like TJ Warren.
No, like a Home Depot bucket, maybe, dog.
Not a Lowe's bucket.
Good one.
Oh.
The Hawks are also a potential trade candidate for Drew Holiday.
I don't know. That doesn't do. You see, that doesn't do much for me.
It makes up for the loss of Trae Young, like his defense.
But they would probably. Who do you think they trade? The Hawks.
Probably
their young guy, right? The
white boy.
The guy that wears number 3 because of Dwayne Wade.
Guy. No.
They wouldn't.
That's what I'm thinking about.
Hunter.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
DeAndre Hunter.
Yeah, I think so.
Well, I have a DeAndre Hunter rookie card, so if you guys traded and
like I'm just saying, I think that's what New Orleans would ask for. I don't think they're asking for Herter.
Yeah, Herter. I think they asked for Herter. 100%. That's exactly what they need. That's a Tyler Hero.
Yo, stop.
Oh my God, bro. You take a rookie to the finals once, and now he's the best player in the league. Jesus Christ, guys. Stop overrating
Tyler. Herter.
Yo, Herter could have done the same thing Tyler Hero did, bro. Herter is good too.
Soto.
Bro, you guys are overrating. This is
not overrating, but
the NBA is gonna start hating Tyler Hero because Heat fans are gonna start overrating him, and I don't need that to happen. He's really good. He's still a rookie. He got 17 points a game, but off of the 13 shots that we're giving him because no one else could take those shots.
Did you see the floater he had over Davis?
Oh, okay. Okay. The floater.
Did you ever see Orietta do that?
Herter didn't have a shot. He didn't have a chance to do something like that.
On the worst team of the NBA, he didn't have a chance to do that?
No, because it was the stage, because everyone's looking, so that's why it was cool, because everyone's looking at that game. 2, when your whole rest of your team is defensively minded, between Jay Crowder, Jimmy Butler, Bam Adebayo, all 3 of those guys are on the floor, you don't have to worry about defense. Kevin Herter has Trae Young next to him as the other guard.
Are you a Heat fan?
Yes, I'm a Heat fan, but I don't want to overrate players off of bias. I think Tyler Hero is really good, and I think Tyler Hero will be really good for a long time. He's still a rookie. The only reason people are overrating him like this is because he had the role that any other player in the league, if they were 6-year vets, we'd be like, God damn it, can you stop shooting the ball? But because he's a rookie, it was impressive. Dion Waiters could have done exactly what Tyler Hero did.
Tyler Hero has Devin Booker ceiling. Do you see that other kid?
No, Tyler Hero does not have Devin Booker ceiling.
I mean, I think Devin Booker will be better, but I see what he's saying.
I see what you're saying too, but I
think Devin Booker will be better.
Sky's the limit.
Like that's him reaching peak for sure. Like
yeah, Miles Turner
is 100%.
Miles Turner has Kevin Garnett ceiling. Like, come on now.
Yo, what?
What?
I mean, I get his.
Yo, what?
That's the same shit you're saying to me. It's the same thing.
It's an analogy.
Yes, it is. It's the same thing.
Booker Hall of Famer.
No, but he could be one day.
That's not like he was just saying
That's a bad
analogy
example,
wise.
Max.
No, it wasn't. He was just saying if
He just
Miles
compared
Turner,
Miles Turner
no,
to Kevin
you're
Garnett.
not getting it.
If Miles
he's
Turner
just saying
realizes his full potential.
if Miles Turner was to reach 100% of his
He
potential,
would not be half what Kevin Garnett is.
yes, he would.
Yes, he
'cause
would.
could
Defensive
shoot
player of
and
the year
defensive
candidate,
player of the
stretch it
year
out.
and rebound, and he like this is if this player was supposed to reach his potential. We're not saying they are right now. 'Cause, I mean, they're not gonna reach it. Anyways,
I think Kevin Huerter
no.
for Drew Holiday is not a bad trade.
All right, I've been hating on Drew this whole podcast,
What?
but that's a bad trade.
Oh my God! What else would they want? He's young. He could score, and that's exactly what they need.
Yeah,
When they already have the defense between Lonzo Ball and between between Zion. All they need is a guy to sit there and take shots. Who is that? Who is that?
J.J.
Who is that in the league? Who?
JJ Redick.
JJ Redick. Oh, they need JJ Redick. Oh, okay, perfect. Yeah. That's exactly what they need. Perfect timeline match. Who better? Who better than Tyler Hero or Kevin Huerter to match that
Duncan
timeline?
Robinson.
Duncan Robinson. Oh, 26-year-old Duncan Robinson.
I'm sure you got value. Do I start the game?
Yeah, go for it.
All right, so it's just gonna be you guys are gonna pick one, pretty much.
I'm going against Max this week.
I mean, there's no point.
It's an opinion.
Yeah, it's opinion. If you got, I mean, you guys will see. We're gonna start with who's the better player, Minnesota Garnett or Boston Garnett?
Minnesota Garnett.
72% of people said Minnesota Garnett. Who's better, Nuggets Melo or Knicks Melo?
Knicks Melo. By a little bit.
Max?
I think it's hard. Probably
Knicks.
I feel like Melo would say the Knicks too.
75% of people said Nuggets Melo.
Wow.
It's cooler on the Nuggets.
Who is the better player? Chris Paul Clippers or Chris Paul Rockets?
Chris Paul Clippers.
Chris Paul,
100%.
Clippers.
Like, not even close. You should have said Hornets or Clippers, and that would have been a little closer.
Well, I didn't. I don't know.
You're cap.
Well, I mean, look, he's thinking about it.
Why are you thinking about that?
It's more because of the scope of the NBA nowadays.
The fuck does that have to do with anything?
Because on the Clippers, he didn't need to shoot all those threes. It didn't really matter. The game was played around the bucket. And now the game is played on the perimeter, and him shooting those threes is way more valuable.
Again, what does that have to do with the
That his
space.
impact, his impact might be more valuable now than it was that. But the better
But, I
player,
mean, the Clippers without Paul, they wouldn't have done it. Like Griffin and
literally,
DeAndre.
I mean-
on the Clippers, that was like he was averaging 0 turnovers with like 10 assists every game. Like
I don't know
multiple,
about this.
he had multiple games.
0
like that.
turnovers. He might
0
be-
turnovers. He had like like I was saying earlier, 200 consecutive assists without a turnover.
All right, next.
Crazy.
Who's the better player? Cavs LeBron before he went to the Heat or Lakers LeBron?
Lakers LeBron. 100%. I think this might be the best LeBron.
Nah.
That last Cavs year, bro, before he went to the Lakers, bro.
Wait, no. This is Cavs before he
No,
went
I
to the
know,
Heat.
but I'm saying like
So
and
rookie,
that
I
was
guess.
only 2 years ago that happened. I think
What?
LeBron is in his prime
What
right
do you
now.
mean 2 years
LeBron's
ago?
had like 4 different primes. It's okay.
That's what I'm saying. I think this is the best version of LeBron that we're seeing right now.
No way.
I think so.
Nah, the Heat one was like really great. All right, whatever. Heat one's not in this conversation. Next.
I haven't answered the question.
Oh, what are you waiting for?
I'm thinking.
Oh.
Pre-Heat LeBron or post or Lakers LeBron? I don't think.
You
this
gotta
is
think about it.
I don't think
Rookie-
this is a question.
Nah, because to me, rookie LeBron took him to the finals when they weren't even supposed to get there.
I don't think this is a hard question at all.
I'm going with Cavs.
Yeah,
No,
I might have to go with Cap. I don't know.
you guys are crazy.
And he was
This
like,
Lakers, LeBron
there
is
he
like
was
more skilled
definitely-
in the sense that he knows like to do everything. Like he can.
This
pass.
one, he was more dominant physically.
Yeah.
I still because that version of LeBron was still had room of improvement.
But he made it to the finals.
Okay, but it still had room for improvement to go to the Heat. When he was on the Heat, he was better than he was on the Cavs, was he not?
Yeah.
Exactly. And we're here arguing if this Lakers LeBron is better than the Heat LeBron.
No, what? No.
You think Heat LeBron was the best LeBron?
Is that or the Cavs one? Like
He's like, and that was just 2 years ago. And that's after that.
he was better defensively, but I feel like oh god, LeBron's such a LeBron's so... All right, next. No, sorry, I could talk about this for forever. But
It's kind of a podcast. So.
Kevin Durant, Thunder or Warriors? Oh, yeah. I need to look at.
Oh, Warriors. No,
You said
no,
Warriors or Thunder? Thunder.
no. I mean, which one? They're right next to each other.
What do you mean?
They're like the same player.
Warriors. Kevin Durant is a better.
It's like saying me yesterday. It's like saying me yesterday or me tomorrow.
Thunder?
Which one's in their
No,
prime?
because he was a better defender than the Warriors.
Yeah,
but I feel like he was.
won MVP in the Thunder.
Yeah, and the scoring titles and.
Yeah, they're the same player. Those two are the same player.
All right, fine.
No.
Alright.
Yeah, no, they
Thunder.
are.
I wrapped. All right, that.
2-year difference, and then he broke his ankle or whatever.
All right,
No,
this one.
tendons.
Better Cobes, number 8 or number 24?
24.
24. I think Kobe would say 24 too. So
Think so?
Yeah.
Okay.
Perfect.
Better player, Hakeem or Kareem?
Kareem.
Why would you do that to me?
It's Kareem.
That's
Kareem.
A lot of people like Hakeem. I do too. He used to be one of my favorite centers. But yeah, Kareem.
Why would anybody say Hakeem though?
Because Hakeem is one of the greatest centers of all time.
Okay, but Kareem is one of the best players of all time. So,
All right. Who's the better? Oh, this
is that really the question? Who's the better player?
Yeah, I don't know. It was 74%.
That's tough.
It was 74% Kareem,
tough.
26.
That's tough.
It's not tough.
It's tough.
It might be. You might.
It's not tough, but I get.
I'll
why
allow you
people
to
would pick
say
Hakeem.
close, or there's an argument. But at the end of the day, the answer is always going to be Kareem.
Yeah.
Better player today, Melo or Wiggins?
Oh yeah, you mentioned this one. That one was tough. I think this one's a lot harder.
As in today.
But
Wiggins.
I think I have to lean Wiggins. Yeah,
Yeah, me too.
I think it's Wiggins' battle to lose.
And look, that's why I ask and I laugh because 69% of people said Melo. As in Melo today.
I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad.
Who's better player all time, D Rose or Westbrook?
D Rose or Westbrook? D Rose. Well, I mean, who had the highest peak? D Rose.
It just says who's the better player all time.
Oh, we had an all-time list. Who would be the better player?
I guess.
Russell Westbrook. 100%.
Yeah, probably Westbrook.
All right.
Because they're going to value in career there.
Who's the better player all time, Chris Paul or Pistons Isaiah Thomas?
Oh, Pistons Isaiah Thomas.
Yeah, for a fact.
For a fact,
That guy was a monster.
62% agree.
He was
Just
playing.
because of the rings, though. If you take out the rings out of the equation, Chris Paul is better.
For me, it was just because of that one game where he played on half an ankle. Watching that footage is insane. He looks like a maniac.
This one will be tough, I think. Who's the better player all time, James Harden or T-Mac?
James Harden.
James Harden.
Okay. 53% of people agreed. James Harden. Who was the
You think
better?
it? You think if T Mac?
This one's tough.
You think if T Mac didn't have a lazy eye, he'd have a better career?
That's messed up. You could have said if he had an MVP trophy, maybe he had a better career.
Do you think he would have MVP if he didn't have a lazy eye?
What's the next question?
Who's the better player, Hakeem Olajuwon or Shaquille O'Neal?
Hakeem Olajuwon.
Shaq.
I'm gonna say Hakeem. I'm gonna vote Hakeem. Oh damn, 80% says Shaq.
Yeah, because
I
I
think
think who Hakeem is. They're uneducated pieces of caca.
I agree though. Hakeem was better.
No, I think it's Shaq.
Hakeem beat him.
I think it's Shaq.
Hakeem swept them in the finals.
I think it's Shaq.
Hakeem swept them in the finals.
Okay, but Shaq is Shaq.
What the hell?
Shaq is so good.
Yo, you keep falling, dude. Like, just go back into the box.
Oh, they just kicked him out the. Who's the better player? Oh, you had something to say?
I just think Shaq. I know you're just gonna say Hakeem is too, but Shaq is so unstoppable. Like Shaq is such a problem. I feel like you can plan for Hakeem before you can plan for Shaq.
You know what they do with Shaq? They foul him. Take him to the free throw line. You know what Hakeem does? Make the free throws.
And Hakeem was definitely a better defender.
Yeah, I just think Shaq is such a problem. Like
So is Hakeem.
for 12 years in the league, people are like, "Oh my God, we're playing Shaq tomorrow."
Yeah,
It's like-
that's so funny to look at it.
Like,
yeah.
oh my God.
And I'm sure they said the same thing about Hakeem.
No, it's always like I'm sure. I think with Hakeem it was more like, "Oh, okay, Hakeem.
Why we
how are
hope
we,
to contain him.
like, what are we gonna do with him?" But with Shaq, it's just like, "Oh my, like who's gonna
Just
take?"
because it was bully ball. That was just like.
Yeah, who's gonna take the beating? That's why I think it's Shaq.
80% people agree with you.
I think that's more recency bias, but
Yeah.
thank you.
Who's the
Thank
better?
you, NBA Twitter.
Who's the better player, Nick Young or Lance Stevenson?
Oh, I'm leaning
Young.
Lance.
I'm gonna say Lance because I feel like he has a better IQ. 70% of people said Lance.
NBA Twitter's pretty smart.
Who's the better player, Ron Artest or Steven Jackson?
Run our test.
Yeah, I agree.
Ron Artest. Didn't he win a Defensive Player of the Year?
You might have, yeah.
I think he did.
Gilbert Arenas or Paul George?
Gilbert Arenas.
Yeah, Agent Zero. Yeah. Wow,
Yeah.
only 60%. Yeah, people don't know who Gilbert.
Yeah. Gilbert Arenas.
All right.
Bucket.
Kyle Kuzma.
I think
This is such a bad.
I think
one.
if you asked me that question 2 years ago, I would have said Paul George.
Oh, MVP when he was
Yeah. If
defensive
you
player.
would
of the
have
year.
asked me that 2 years ago, but after these last 2 years, he's tanked his career. He's tanked it.
I would have still
Sadly.
said Gilbert Arenas.
No, I would have probably said Paul George. I
2
really
years
like
ago,
Paul
was
George.
like up there. Yeah.
I really like Paul George, bro.
Man, I wish they would have put someone better.
Bro, PlayStation made a Paul George shoe. Come on, bro.
Those shoes are nice.
Didn't Gilbert Arenas sign Converse?
I'm gonna switch this question. The original answer was Kuzma, but I'm gonna do who's better, Montrez or Draymond?
Montrezl Harrell? Bro, stop disrespecting Draymond. Are you kidding me?
I know. All right, but what's a better
Montrezl
question?
Harrell.
But what's a better question, that or Kuzma? Or Kuzma and Draymond? You see, I feel like with Draymond and Kuzma, it would have definitely been Draymond. So that's why I put Montrez. Because I don't know who else. They put Kuzma, bro. Draymond's obviously
Oh, you switched out
Kuzma.
for Montrezl Harrell?
Like, look. It was Kuzma and Draymond, but I
thought you were saying
Montrez and Draymond.
I thought you were saying if they switched out Draymond for Montrezl Harrell.
No.
So I thought you were gonna say Trez or Kyle Kuzma. Which I'd still probably
I'll still say
Trez.
Trez.
Yeah. What? You gotta go?
Draymond or Kuz?
Draymond or Kuz?
I mean, Harrell.
Oh, Draymond or Harrell? Stop disrespecting Draymond, bro. This last year, yeah, sure. But you give Draymond a shooter?
The top two shooters of the league?
Yeah, that'll do it.
Anyone. Was a better player, D Wade or AI?
Dwayne
D-Wade, bro.
You used to say AI, so
Yo.
I don't want to hear it.
Yeah, you did.
I'll never forget that you
was-
said
Never
it.
will I.
It was one time where I said AI could be number 2, and then everyone snapped on me, and then I
Two,
changed my opinion.
imagine.
Number 2 shooting guard of all
So
time.
Sorry,
Jordan and-
sorry, that was before. Number 3,
All right, I'm going to finish it up. Ew.
because there's
Ew,
Kobe.
look,
and
it's a picture of
Jordan.
Whiteside. What the hell? Who wraps
Yuck.
up their pool with White? Who's the better player, Magic Johnson or Stephen Curry?
Magic Johnson or Stephen Curry. That's a good one.
Magic Johnson.
Yeah, I don't think Steph Curry's top 10.
Who's better, Magic Johnson or Larry Bird? That's a better question.
Nah, they're so
Still
evenly
say Magic.
matched.
I say Larry.
They're so evenly matched.
Larry Legend.
I say Magic.
to love
Magic
Magic.
off of the pure like rareness of him,
Yeah, yeah.
just because he's so rare.
Like watching Magic, it definitely feels like that was LeBron before LeBron.
Oh, 100%.
Like just IQ wise and just like
yeah,
feel for the game.
yeah, it's a LeBron comp.
Yeah.
100%.
All right, and then this one. I think this might be the hardest one. This is the last one. Better player all time, Larry Bird or Tim Duncan?
Larry Bird.
Larry Bird.
I don't think I have to argue that.
Really?
You think that's hard? Why do you think it's hard?
The only argument with Timmy,
5
and
championships.
that, and I mean,
Success.
he's universally known as the greatest power forward ever.
Because of his success.
Yeah, but that's what you play for. No,
Has-
I mean
has
that's
Timmy
why
won
Jordan's
back?
GOAT 6 for 6.
Because I think if Dirk had 5 rings, he'd be the best power forward of all time.
Yeah, but-
you know,
But then
Has-
again, you could look at it as
Has Tim Duncan won back to back MVPs?
God.
No, because Larry Bird has.
Oh my God, Jesus Christ! You
Yeah,
sound like
but-
such a dork.
And
I
Larry
could say
Bird
that
has
about
like
any player in the
3
NBA league
rings.
ever. I could say that about any other player in the NBA ever.
who?
Kareem, Jordan, they never won back-to-back MVPs.
Got him.
LeBron.
Wow.
Oh,
Now what?
oh, what?
Wow.
Curry. Oh man, I was gonna say your favorite pick, but he missed the 3rd one.
Yeah, the Warriors didn't get the 3-peat.
Sorry, buddy.
That was it, though. That was the game. Well, it wasn't a game. It was just quick thoughts.
Quick polls. That's fine.
Yeah.
I like the polls. Any other thoughts you guys have?
I don't.
I had the opportunity to shit on Max this week, and then we had opinion based
What?
game.
Shit on Max. You think you'd beat me in a trivia, NBA trivia?
Definitely.
Oh, damn.
No way you'd beat me in NBA trivia.
Literally, you guys have to handicap every other person that plays with me every time.
What's that mean?
Because I'm always ahead, and then they're like, "Oh, this last question is worth 10 points."
All right, but you're never in the lead either.
Yeah, it's not.
What? You're
So
never in the lead.
So we're delusional now.
Are you ever in the lead?
I was in the lead the other day,
The other day,
Yeah,
and then
2
someone
weeks ago.
got a 10-point question.
we usually have point games every podcast. We're on episode 28. You've probably been on what, 7, 9 podcasts, and you were in the lead once the other day. I think you might be the problem, buddy.
Yeah, study.
You need to study.
Oh, what are you gonna do about that? You're gonna let him talk like that to you?
Yeah.
Wow. Bunch of betas on my podcast.
Where's Jason when you need him?
Jason. Yeah, poor Jason.
I need to go pick up my kids from the daycare.
Jason got a job. Congrats to Jason.
Woo, Jason!
That means he's not gonna be on the podcast as much, which
Nah, it's okay.
there goes the consistency.
It's okay.
That's why I've reduced this podcast to now 3-person. Because
You're
there's
making
no
it official.
I think so. I think it's probably gonna be more 3 people without Jason being on every week. It's gonna be a lot less consistent. And
Another person fits right here.
no, 100%.
On your lap?
I'll just cram him next to right to the left or right of Martin.
It'll be tough.
That'll be tough. I mean, we'll make it happen. Let us know if you like this new setup better. Appreciate you guys for listening.
Most people are like, "What changed?"
No,
It looks kind of similar.
Yeah, it does.
damn, you can't even tell that it's like Horner because of the backdrop. It just
Yeah.
kind of looks like a. It's crazy. Thank you guys so much for watching. Appreciate you guys for listening. Please make sure to
Peace.
drop a like.
Subscribe.
Please consider subscribing. Please consider subscribing. 100 subs before 2021. It doesn't
Please.
sound like a lot, but it makes a huge difference to me.
11 to
It
go.
makes a huge difference to us. We might have merch coming soon. I'm working on it right now.
It'd be a great Christmas present for Max.
Yeah, Christmas present, right?
100
dope merch coming out soon. Hopefully, I can make it look really cool. Hopefully, I can put it all together. I'm working on it right now. I'm working really hard on it. Please make sure to share with all your friends, family, relatives, weird uncles.
Strange exes.
Yeah, strange exes, foes,
One-eyed dogs.
enemies, dogs.
See what I did there?
Follow us on all your 5 accounts on YouTube. Yeah, man. I'm gonna give you all a way to support soon. Quality should be boosted up soon. I'm getting my computer parts in at the end of the week. Hopefully, I build a computer, and that should make us not have to run at 16 frames a second, which is complete garbage. I'm gonna let y'all go. Thank you guys so much for watching. Peace.
Peace.